Hi there. My name is Bethany Kilpatrick, and I'm a part of Group 2. And my portion of the project, I covered the topic of brainstorming, which is my personal favorite part of the writing process. It is also the first part of the writing process. So during brainstorming, you are going to want to start forming your ideas. This is where you can let all the creative juices flow and start bouncing around different ideas. But when you start forming those ideas, you need to make sure you're finding ways to support them. That part is very important, is to find ways to support those ideas, right? So that can be through research, through just chatting with people, however you want to go about that, but find ways to make sure you're supporting the ideas that you want to use, right? And so an example of this would be if you, let's say, want to write an article about the perfect skincare routine. You're not just going to start spouting out stuff, right? Maybe we get online and you start reading reviews from Ulta or Sephora, or maybe you have some people in your life that you know are very experienced and you go chat with them. Just make sure you're finding ways to back up your ideas and your reasonings. So, some things to keep in mind also when you're brainstorming is to stay open-minded. This is a part of the process where literally anything can come and go, right? Maybe you have a good idea, maybe you have a bad idea. Let it all come in and out, let it flow, figure out what's going to work best, right? And make sure that you're talking and scoping out plenty of sources. It gets super easy to stay in one person or with one idea or with one source because it's comfortable. As writers, it's really easy to get comfortable, but you need to make sure that you're checking out plenty of sources, maybe some sources that aren't your top pick, but you need to be well-rounded as a writer, and making sure you're open-minded and keeping up with plenty of sources is a great way to do so. You gotta make sure also that you're taking plenty of notes. This is a time where you're bouncing off different ideas, learning new things. It's easy to miss a detail. Make sure you're just taking good notes and keeping up with your stuff and bounce your ideas off of others. Because as writers, you need those people who are going to tell you, yes, this is a great idea and validate it, or say, hey, maybe this is not your best idea. And so make sure that you have good people that you can bounce your ideas off of. So that is my portion of the project about brainstorming. So next in the process of writing is going to be drafting, and that's going to be covered by Carly.